think you should be.
What's going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video we will be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as Binance to Bitcoin. So shout out to Edit Name for commenting his top altcoin. If you guys want to be reviewed in tomorrow and later videos, please make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and leave a comment below telling me what your top altcoin is. Otherwise, let's get into the cryptocurrency market cap and this episode, because I know you guys have a lot of questions. And some of you might be angry, some of you might be surprised, some of you might be shocked. And let's figure out why that is. So when I refresh the page right now, we're going to bring up the coin market cap on coinmarketcap.com. And we're going to let this blue line load in. And as you can see, the market cap right now is 416 billion. So within like 3 days, this currency lost, or the current market cap has lost a total of around, I want to say like $50 billion. And the Bitcoin dominance is going higher. Interesting. Just the market, look at it, guys. This is all negatives. Pretty much any coin you put your money into was bound to go down today. You were not lucky enough to happen to choose VeChain or Ox. You'd be safe. But for the most part, market's down. Bitcoin now below 9,000. We could not hold $9,000. Ethereum 730. Ripple down 6% at 75 cents. Litecoin still in 6th at $148, down 6.6%. Still above Cardano by a little less than $1 billion. But let's jump right into it. So we're looking at Litecoin right now, guys. And I just want to let you guys know, like, nobody could have seen this coming for a certain aspect. Nobody saw this coming. This is a decentralized currency we're dealing with. The market is decentralized. You have to think of this as like the wild, wild, wild west, where there are really no rules, there are outlaws, there are bad guys, you know. Market gets hit. This is manipulation. There were no news articles that were anti-cryptocurrency that made the price drop from $180 to $145. What is that? 40, 50, 60, $35 in like a few days, a few hours. Nobody saw this coming. You know, this is manipulation at its finest. Do I recommend selling? No. It's been happening now. Since the CMEs, since everything, since people are now allowed, these bigger guys are allowed to play with the prices easily, it's going to happen. Is this the end of crypto? No, I don't think so. Do I recommend hodling? Yes, I do. I think the summer is going to be a huge boost in cryptocurrency. You know, when you guys look at cryptocurrency, there are a lot of new people to this channel that have not been into cryptocurrency for more than a year. Probably 2 or 3 months at top. So they don't really know crypto. You know, if you go back for people who've been in this for 3 years, you guys know this is nothing. This is a little ripple. And we've just been skyrocketing in price ever since. We've been going up. But for people who are analyzing this chart and checking out the prices every day, this might feel like a long time. You know, this might feel like a huge dip and we're sinking and this is the end. But, you know, we go back even before this huge breakout. We look right here, guys. This is all the way back in, what is this? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September 1st of 2017. You guys saw this. This must have felt like forever. And you guys must have been so disappointed to see the price go from 39 all the way to 100, thinking it was going to go higher, to then have it go all the way back lower than what you bought it at. But guess what? A few months later, boom, look at that. You would have missed out if you sold off. So, yes, we did take a dip, but I wouldn't be too worried. I mean, yes, there were some signs that told us we were going to go down. We're nearing overbought on the RSI, and we were also facing heavy resistance from this uptrend right here. You can see how we had this channel, which is now pushing us down. Interesting enough, we didn't hold the MMA, which it usually does, but we are holding our 145 line, and I'd like to think this is going to be the bottom for this downtrend. mainly because you can see the huge support it has had. And when I jump onto the 4-hour now and we look at it, you can see how we have went from being extremely overbought on the 5th to now being oversold on the 11th. So 6 days go by, we went literally this channel right here. You can see though how the RSI does play an effect, how we held above here for quite some time. And the longer we're here and we don't just bounce off like we tried to do, the longer we're chilling here, the greater the chances are of us to dip, and that's what we did. So we did dip. I do think hopefully we can bounce off this, being that we are under support, under the MMA. On a 4-hour, we should potentially move back up to regain and retest that 4-hour, being probably around the $156 region. But I do think there's a lot coming to cryptocurrency in the summer. I think there's a lot of stuff, a lot of news, a lot of big corporations that are going to start accepting cryptocurrency as a means of payment, if not adopting the blockchain as a form of technology to help better their company. I think technology is ever growing. I think fiat currency, the US dollar, the euro, wherever you guys are from, that currency, it's old, that physical money. I haven't used physical currency, I want to say in months. Ever since I learned about cryptocurrency, I might have like $2 in my wallet. But everything is digitalized now. You know, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you guys have used cryptocurrency, if you've even used the dollar, have you guys actually held on to physical money? I feel like more baby boomers are using physical currency and less of the Gen X, less of my generation in the 20s in college are using it. I have so many friends here that don't use that don't use physical fiat currency. Everything is credit card, everything is Venmo, everything is PayPal, Cash App. Nothing is physical money. That's going away. And I feel like it's going to be obsolete, and money is going to be strictly digitalized. Whether it's going to be cryptocurrency or a form of the blockchain, that's where I think this world is headed. So if you guys don't jump on that, you're missing out. So I don't know if Litecoin is going to be, you know, the top one, if Bitcoin's going to be the top one, but that technology, that's where we're headed. So if you want to succeed, invest in what your kids are looking into. That's where the money's going to be, because they're going to be the future, you know? So think about it like that. Yes, we're taking a dip. I'm not trying to be emotional. You don't want to be emotional when you invest. And this stuff does happen. Do I think we're going to just, you know, drop rock bottom, we're going to flatten out and go all the way to zero? No. I think there's too much going on in crypto that the market's going to go up higher. I think this is market manipulation. I don't think you should be worried. Moving on to Bitcoin now. Actually not too bad when I look at Bitcoin right now. I want to see what Ethereum has to do because I'm more interested in that. But Bitcoin doesn't look too bad. You know, for Litecoin it does look bad because we managed to break through this daily the daily high-low MMA. We managed to break through that. But when we look at Bitcoin, guys, we haven't, I mean, yes, we just broke through, but we haven't really, we're kind of in that region. So this candle may close above, we may move above, we may start over a new one and just go right up from there. Very interesting. We do seem to hold quite some support at 8,800, so we'll see if that plays an effect. Right now we are not testing it, we're actually moving higher up. But we'll see if this daily MMA holds strong and we can continue up from there. But that doesn't look too bad. What I am noticing though right now is a slight downtrend within the crypto. A slight right here you can see, and then it bounced up off. So just going to draw it in quickly so you guys can see. We had something like that, downtrend, and we bounced off and went up higher. Could not break that, you can see there on the 4-hour. But you'll notice we are hanging out now around the oversold region, so we should expect to see a movement upwards and get us above that 4-hour MMA. Now let's look at Ethereum. Interesting, guys. Ethereum looks very interesting. So you clearly can see this uptrend we've had. We had a very strong uptrend. Now, I think Ethereum looks the best, guys, on all of the crypto. And I actually want to look at the coin market cap one last time. Ethereum, okay, it's only down 3.5%. Interesting. We look at Ethereum, you can see we had the strong uptrend. a very strong uptrend. We broke through resistance at $760, broke above, went all the way to $830, but we then came back down, which I said was going to be strong. I said we need a pullback, or we're going to have a pullback, being that we strayed too far away, and every time we stray too far away, we come back down. We pull farther down. So you can see we did that again, and we came right back to this resistance level at around $760. And you can see how the past I'd say 4 days we have had trouble breaking through that. But again, we are above the high-low MMA on the daily candle. And we're nowhere near being overbought or oversold. Actually, we're more towards overbought, but nowhere near oversold. So we're in a good standing, and I like the way Ethereum looks compared to Litecoin and Bitcoin. So I do think Ethereum is standing the best out of all the cryptos right now. It'll be interesting to see whether or not Ethereum is going to want to run back down and retest this high-low MMA, or whether it's just going to climb back up and try and break through here. The interesting part is that the fact that we just broke below the uptrend and we broke below the trend line, it's going to be interesting to see how much of a resistance this is going to be when we finally catch up with the price. So we'll anticipate that, and we'll obviously look into that. But let's look at Binance Coin right now. That seems to just be flying, guys. We're looking at it on the daily standpoint right now, and you can just clearly see this beautiful uptrend. Hard to draw, but I'd say that's pretty much how that's looking. It seems like it's starting to form a ascending triangle right there. So this is going to be a coin to look into for sure. You can see the daily is running up. The green band is above the red band, and it's following the price quite well. I'm going to draw in some support levels. Obviously, you guys can make that one out, hopefully. Also, this one right here, and this one right here. Shall we draw another one? Yeah, we'll draw some resistance points too. Okay, so right here. So this, I got rid of the RSI. You can see right now we have this beautiful ascending triangle. Will it break resistance right here? That's going to be the interesting part. I do think you can ride the currency up though. So if you did want to invest in the short term, you could definitely, I think, ride this currency up and possibly sell out here. Sell it when we face the resistance level at the top. And then when you take your money out, wait for the breakout to be safe. If we can break above this level right here, and we break above, then I'd recommend buying in. Then I would recommend buying in. And it's tough to say how high it's going to rise, but we can get a general consensus of where we expect to see this price to go by using the price range. Seeing that we go from the mouth of the breakout, and this is quite a huge breakout. You can see Binance quite had 1,105%. So this is going to be interesting and maybe something worth looking into. A 1,105% breakout up here. Wow, like I don't even know if this is going to fit on the graph. Pretty high. Let's just go with that. So definitely something to pay attention to. It does seem to be doing quite well right now with this currency. But this is definitely going to be a huge boundary or barrier for Binance Coin. But I'm definitely going to add this to my radar. Thank you, Edit Name, for commenting this coin. It is definitely looking to happen and looking to do something right around, let's see, January, February, March, April, May, June 6th-ish? No, sorry, June 19th, in that area. So around that end of June, we could see a nice breakout. Usually this is going to act as a strong resistance, but because we have support level rising and the daily MMA rising as well, we may see some action, guys. But otherwise, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, if you let me know your stories, whether you've used cryptocurrency in real life, if you're using less physical currency and you're more onto the digital side, I want to hear it. Leave a comment below, and I always read them. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.